everybody, and welcome back to FSL PUBG Open. I am Sis Jenny. With me is Tostock. This event is proudly supported by Intel and Yahoo. So we're going to talk to you a little bit on what just happened. But before that, let me just pass it to you to Toast to tell you about the standing right now and who made it to the top 8 for tomorrow's game.
All right, everyone. So the ranking is out here already. So Team Sabrina, even though they did not play consistently in game number 2 and 3, it was enough for them in game number 1 to still top the charts at 52 points. Valdez Euphrosyne comes in second with 42. Revenger Thea as well as Monochrome Lit high with 39 points. So instead, they took the placement points as how they are gonna split the tie. So Revenger Thea definitely had much more placement points. So they are in third. Oh wait, they're shared third. Okay, so Revenger Blood Rain in fourth. FGID Black Swan in fifth with 28. Onyx Glory in sixth with 26. So game number 3, definitely their saving grace, pushing them higher in the top 8. Valdez Lady Streamer in 7th with 19. And Grim Reaper in 8th with 16 points. MPX in 9th with 14. But I don't believe they are in the top 8. So unfortunately for them, they won't be going into Sunday. So next up, we've got Group B. So Group B, who are the teams, Sis Jenny?
Group B are the teams that a lot of the commenters were looking for. I believe I know why. I know why. You know why, Toast? Do you want to know why?
Why, Sis Jenny? Why?
I will tell you why. Because Beltron or BTR ladies is in the house. In the house. This is a shout out to Observer. Please screenshot for me who's playing in the lobby. I want to know. I want to be there. I'm not here, but I want to know who's playing. I mean, that's the closest for me to get to VTR, guys. I mean, not being biased again, but they are the champions on the professional teams when it comes to the real official games lah in PUBG. Standings, BTR is always invited and stuff, but vice versa to Beltron, they are so good also. So guys, that's the reason why. But not only that, not being biased, guys. Let me just finish what I want to say quickly before we go into Erangel. There are teams from the only representative from Singapore is Shalalu Sinora that is playing also. We have RSG Amber from MY. We've got Cirque Stella and so on and so forth. I think I can leave it to Toast to fill you in on who will be playing in today's currently match, the Group B match.
So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Erangel, where the flight will start from Georgiapol and end somewhere near Milta Power. So majority of the teams have decided to jump out of the plane very, very early. That teams like Dr. Sir Cloud, Powerpuff Girls, INF, Team U2, Bellatron, and Shalalu as well. So these teams definitely will be looking for their favorite spot to drop in. And that's why I say like there's a gap between the first and the second drop. But they'll definitely be having to contest with other teams dropping into their favorite zone, and that's the action that we'll be bringing to you today, not tonight. So, Sis Jenny, who do you think will come out on top in game number 1?
It's hard to say, obviously, because there are good teams, like I said, and I do not want to, be one-sided because we cannot expect on how the underdogs will perform this time around. Although some of them ever shat in the same platform before, but as you can see, some teams have already gone into their respective landing spot, like Infinity and Derta, who is also being asked on in the chat group. Sorry, in the comment section. And some of the teams here are sharing the same spot over in a school. If you realize there is Shalalu and there is AE and another team that is overlapping, which is actually Baby Kashi. I hope that's how I pronounce it. In over in school. So this is going to be a first battle indeed. They are in the distance between 20 to 50 meters, very close to one another, and looting is pretty much limited for these teams to even get a full loot before the fight. Even right now, Meow Lady has nowhere to go but being contested by Baby Kashi. Oh no! BTR. We see a kill feed there over with BTR and WHR. Let us figure out quickly what team that is fighting with BTR. But you know what? It's okay. Shalalu needs to know what to do right now over in school. They have limited stuff. And Shalalu Jana are finally getting one knockout there for team 2.
So, Cisgen, I understand that Shalalu actually has a mixed team here. They play under the Shalalu flag, but we do have players from Flash Vision and other Singapore clans, right? So, do you think? Oh, it's nice tap here from team number 1. That's Alter Ego. So, as I was saying, do you think individual skills would count towards having this mixed team? Like, would it be
Well,
better to have like team chemistry compared to sending a team with individual players who are very, very capable with their own skills?
of course. Because a little information again, I'm sure some of you already know, especially if you're from Singapore itself. Lalu, initially, the members were playing for Flash Vision, and some of them break out and decide to create Shalalu. So it's not new for them to play with one another. They are used to their own chemistry. And this player we are talking about is Jenna. Jenna is from Flash Vision. Bunny was originally from Flash Vision, but as of now, she is in Shalalu. So unique thing about Shalalu today, we are seeing a mix, which is only Jenna, and if I'm not wrong, later on maybe Grenette might be playing in, or maybe not. Um, Anyways, I wanted to talk to you about Alter Ego Dion. I just received this information. Apparently, Team 1 is actually the ML, the famous ML Alter Ego team playing for PUBG today. Now, this is
Wow.
interesting.
This is very interesting. Like you mentioned ML and PUBG, right? Two different games.
Mhm.
But how will they fare? How will they fare though, coming into going up against teams that main PUBG Mobile, that their main game is PUBG Mobile, right? So it's gonna be very interesting. So team number 1, Jana knocking down FIFA from Alter Ego.
Yes,
Quickly
and
taking down.
oh no, Jenna has been eliminated out from Alter Ego Dion, the first person. Vulnerabilities here over in the school area. Unfortunately, they had to have an early engagement. It's only 5 minutes, and because of the looting limitations, they can't fight back. And if you can see, Shalalu is pretty much separated from one another. The anchor points, they can't even cover one another as compared to Alter Ego Dion, who managed to glide onto place and land earlier before even the rest of the teams that was around this area. They are pretty much, I don't know how are they going to maneuver around. It's going to be a little bit tricky.
Like you mentioned, Shalalu, they are all over the place here in terms of their landing points. So to get those pickup will be definitely difficult, and they really have to work their way around the teams that are camping these two teams, right? So we're now looking at X Flag. They do have team number 7 right in front of them, DMS female 13. So it is Molecule just trying to get that shoulder peek to make sure that no one is trying to peek at his location. But again, he is the only one in front, so gathering some much needed intel. And we've covered this in game number 1 for Group A, right? So intel, definitely good team. Oh,
Oh, yeah, guys, they are crashing in Team 7 versus Team 15, but Molecule, no chance to be alive here. They will definitely try to eliminate that one player, but you can see in the minimap right now, the rest of Team 15 is coming. They are on the wheels, guys. They are on the wheels, going to crash, and in fact, we are going to see a close combat right now. They're coming for the help. They are about to get revived. I think this is going to be a game changer between Team 15 Thailand versus Team 7 that is Indonesia. We're going to see what's going to happen here. Lives are low for the Thailand team. Only Azalea Azealia has the full life right now. They just gotta try and tap onto that, but I don't know why they can't get in. They don't want to get in. This is quite tactical, guys. We don't really see this kind of gameplay. This is pretty neat, Mentos.
It's very smart for Team X Flex, right, to block the entry to that building by crashing the vehicle onto the front door. So this prevents any of the teams from going through the door and have to maneuver through the windows as they get knocked down. Two players, I believe, X Flex flexing
Oh.
for themselves. Unfortunately, they get eliminated. Team number 7 coming up on top. Azealia calling it clutch there. With 3 members already down, it will be 4 kills for Team DMS.
Man, that was mind over mind, man. That was just a outsmarting your enemy gameplay there. Well done for that comeback. Indonesia's team 7, that is DMS female 13. The Meow Lady obviously will be taken back to the lobby again. This is some mistake that probably they did not expect. Teams really literally crash in their landing areas, but I'm sure. Oh, Grenade is playing apparently. Kind of missed that. But apparently, I think Shalalu will come back for after being crashed over in their own looting areas. But earlier on, I did see BTR getting kills, if I'm not mistaken. Can we take a look at that? And true enough, here we go. We got Asha, Potato, Das, and Baby La. These are the main players, guys. This is Beltron main team. I always see them playing in all the big tournaments. This is the boot camp girls. So you know what I mean by boot camp. They will go bar, they will kill non-stop, and we are about to see that because what you can see, the players right now, they are all equipped, all ready to fight.
Few shots onto Alter Ego. Can Alter Ego actually run away? Sorry, that is UP. Team number 16 is UP and not Alter Ego. And one point I want to bring up, right, is Group B, every single team is in here. Group A, we did see a few maps, 2 to 3 teams not in here. So we don't have that much kills. But in Group B, all 16 teams are in the lobby, in the game, with I think 2 teams already eliminated, unfortunately. So it's gonna be a bit tough for these teams to last till the very end because they have that much more players gunning for the top 8 spots. So again, Group B top 8 spots will merge with Group A for Sundays. For Sundays, total elimination into the top 4, right?
Yes, so it's well said there. But I would like to, since there's not much of an action right now, I'll give you an introduction to a few of the teams. Maybe we can go towards Cirque Stella or Team 5 from Philippines. So interestingly, you know what? Let's keep that and wait for that. We're gonna see the kill feed first before we move on to get to know the teams better. Again, this is coming from Alter Ego. I did not expect this. They are so good, even though it's not ML. They are fighting back like bringing them down or you are slain. Sorry, guys. I just gotta add that in. Enemy has been slain from Team 1. Alter Ego Dion coming in to kill one another. 5 kills already, guys. 1 clutch and 1 random kill from this team. Did not expect that, honestly. But Luna Nera Esports ID, another team that is pretty much popular in Indonesia esports, a team to look forward to when it comes to killing. Also, they have been consistent on getting top starters over in tournaments and stuff. So right now they are over in Milta. Not much of a contest that's happening. Probably just tapping from the other team that we can see that is in the green color code over in the mini map. Everybody is going towards the east side or southeast of the current map right now. DMS Amethyst was the one who was actually tapping through the team earlier that we saw. So, we're gonna see how they're gonna rotate in nicely because as of now, and that is really a beautiful shot there. If only there is a knockout. Azealia, good job on that DP without a single recoil on that 4 times. Is it a DP? No, it was M4. I'm so sorry, guys. It's M4.
So DMS doing very, very well for themselves. 5 kills already. And if no one picks up Luna Nera, That'll be 6 for DMS, and such a long range effort, right, from Amethyst. No kills just yet for her, but definitely bringing some much needed intel to the rest of the team. We do see RSG Ember in there. Nuna hiding on top of that tower.
Nice, yeah. Aha, this is the team that was about to set I wanted to describe earlier. This is Stella. The manager or the coach of this team is actually Kuku TV. If you know him, he is from Philippines, and yes, this is Cirque Siberius for short. And we have a team in Singapore also with the name of Cirque Tycoon. So this is the ladies team, and we are about to see how they are gonna stand off with BTR, guys. You know, they have they just came in to this fight, and the first team they had to take down is BTR. Like, bro, give us a break.
They're definitely not the team that you want to go up against first, but that's how it is at this point of time. So it's either make or break for Team Cirque Stella. Can they go for the fight or will they rotate? I would not say go for the fight because they've only got 2 players. And I believe BTR still has all 4 players still alive. So it's going to be a bit of a death wish if Cirque Stella goes for this engagement. They should instead go for the rotation and play it safe just because they only have 2 players.
Yeah, I'm sure that they will try to do a tacticality instill there. They will have to interject on different rotations, especially Lois losing two of the members from Cirque itself. But we just looked into Doctor Sir Cloud. Then this is the first team out or pop-up girls. We always see them in the official tournaments. Recent one is the ladies battle in PMPL season 3. They were performing well. We are again with the old time ladies or the seasoned ladies, which is Miko, Farah, Baby Bell, and Moy. So they are here tonight. Sorry, not tonight, but afternoon today. We are gonna see how they are gonna contest because this team usually will meet up with BR, and I do want to see that again today over in FSL Open because they know each other too well that they can predict each other's movements, how they're gonna rotate. That's how interesting it is for between these two teams chemistry of Dr. Sir Cloud, Powerpuff, and also BTR or Bellatron.
So that's interesting, right? So teams that can read each other, what do you think should be the strategy coming into such games? Because if I was the team, I know that the team an opposing team knows that I'm gonna drop at a certain place. Do I still go to that drop, or do I change up my strategy to drop into somewhere else where I won't be going up against this team and probably get sent back into the lobby? So what do you think, Sis Jenny?
All right, I will get back to your question quite immediately after this, but we're just gonna see quickly for Team BTM, and the one that is in trouble right now is Stella in the middle. One of them has been knocked, which is Kick, and I don't think there will be any revival going on. But I want to mention on how they are rotating in because it was a hard shift, guys. It shifted all the way towards Milta Power, and now it's about 40% water. Oh, now it is just shifted into no man's land. It's really beautiful and interesting on how BTR opened up initially in the earlier mini map. They separated over on the ledge of the cliff that they were on. They separated in such a manner that they kind of gatekeep the entire opening of the cliff drop because that can be it can be a prop for them to use for the battle. So it's really a good standpoint that they are using. The BTR game instinct or game meta that they are using now. They are just using this area to just keep killing people. This is how you get kills, guys. Even though they are in the perimeters, make use of the time, get the kills. Already one kill in hand. This is really predictable on how and what they're gonna expect if they were to fire from here because this is really smart for them to even be building up this particular barricade even though they are not in a circle right now. They're just making use of the time to get the kills.
Yep, I definitely agree with this feature, this seaside feature, right? They don't have to worry about teams coming from behind. All they have to do is just look straight, probably peek a bit left and right, and that's where the kills will come. And just like that, we do see Infinite and Dartha. One player has been knocked down by Bellatron just because they did just that. So they're not rushing forward to get into the zone. They're just playing it safe at this point in time. Playing it safe as in they don't want to go into the zone very early. They know teams are going to rush into the zone, and that's where they will pick them off one by one. They've already got 7 kills so far. So they are sitting very, very comfortably in terms of kills, and now they're just chasing for those placement points.
Yeah, totally agreed with that. And again, Alter Ego, I did not expect this at all. The choice of gun, guys, it's M16 and DP. Both guns are not easy to master. And knowing that they probably, if these facts was right, that these are ML players, then I'm telling you guys, they know their guns already. Probably they are playing PUBG for a hobby or something, because these are not the kind of guns that you will pick out, especially knowing that you are new in this. The usual guns that we will go for is probably AKM and M4, or even Scar L, or even Scar Light. But the choice of gun was quite interesting. Again, looking into BTR dominators of the current match, and I'm pretty much confident for the other maps that will happen later on. They're just getting kills like water, like rain drops from the sky, just falling up for them. And still, again, they are conquering the perimeters, just throwing whatever troubles while the cars are on the move. Do you see what's happening here? Good plan, good training. They are so comfortable with one another. Synergy is on point. Just eliminated Infinite, by the way, of the charts. And now they have to just all what they need to do now is just to get in slowly, and nobody is at their right hand side, nobody is at their back. They can just be the kings of the current map right now. It's really cool.
And I won't deny that because they are sitting, I would say, comfortably in terms of kill points. They're probably at the top right now. But other teams like Alter Ego, they're definitely clawing for those kills. I believe from last we saw, they did have about 5 kills so far. And VTM Roses will take down DMS Panda. DMS as well. They did manage to get a few kills. So that was team number 14, Victim Reaper. Very, very sure that they're not making themselves the victim. Instead, they are the Grim Reapers securing those kills. 3 kills already for VTM. And can they add more to their tally? We'll just have to wait and see. BTR definitely dominating the kill feed for the meantime. But VTM, they do have their sights set on the Alter Ego Dion. Dion. So, yes.
Yeah. Alright, guys, we're about to see this fight between Team 12 and Team 16. This is RSG Nuna. Again, a player that don't need any form of introduction. They are so used to playing in the tournament. Usually, they will play it against versus the boys or the men's in the normal format. RSG is pretty much a tough team too from Malaysia. We've got May, Maru Nuna, and Farah from Marino. So, yeah, probably that was a board player, or maybe they are just in the process of changing into RSG. Coming in, Ember, not afraid to come in, barge in at the very last few minutes, and they managed to get in nicely, even though get a little bit of the damage from Team 4 that is bullet to your face, a Thailand team that is pretty much aggressive also, but being a gatekeeper again, it will be quite troubling for RSG. BTR is on your right side, so they gotta get that itself to have a barricade to cover them, not to get the shots in, because if once the shots get registered by teams that is on the opposition side, it might be trouble for RSG, because they are just using the seal or the spur of the current heal. Not much of a cover. They just gotta keep deploying smokes after smokes, or even do a jiggle. How long can the jiggle last, knowing that SC is in a compound or in a building right now, having to battle with Dion? But again, guys, refer back to the kill feed. There is a lot of fight here between L and R versus Dion. I think Dion no more already, or maybe one of them is still alive. Yeah, two of them is still alive. I'm so sorry about that. Dr. Baby Bell managed to get Dion player, two of them out. Not sure if Dion is still alive, guys. I'm just looking into LNR Panda, getting this rooftop, getting a vantage point, trying to eliminate again a good place also. Zone is on their side, and ooh, what's happening? All right, we're just to look into BTR from this point of what they can see here. But I think pretty much they are covered with a little ridge that we are not looking now. We're not looking at it now because of the rendering. But they are pretty much well separated between the high elements and the lower ground. If you can that. So Zula is going around to make sure the perimeters is fully guarded, getting some form of damages over to BTR because that is the team that you have to eliminate. So that's a good focus point. Panda is taking out SC.
And I believe in that gunfire, I believe Team RSG Ember has been eliminated. We don't see them anymore in the map, I believe. But Dr. Sir Cloud, Powerpuff Girls, just down to one lonely person, and that is Bai Bell. But she's currently in the top 10, top 8 at this point of time. And again, we've seen how teams just settle down to the top 8 and try to last as long as possible to the last few circles. But BTR definitely rampaging through everyone, dominating the game so far. And team number 16, Yuppie, only 2 kills so far. Victim Reaper takes down DMS 13. BTR still has 4. Let's see how they will continue to gatekeep this circle. It is a 6th circle after all. The circle's time to close on in. DMS 13 takes out Victim Rose from Victim Reapers. So Victim Reapers sending some bullet their way, taking out a few of their enemies as well. Alter Ego still in here, but only at half health. Victim Reaper already with 5 kills, make that 6. Rosa still down. Clean, very, very low on health, in the pink of health actually. But BTR yet again taking out Alter Ego. So Cloud unfortunately takes 8th place. Luna Nera takes out one player from Bellatron. Bellatron, another player gets knocked down, and everyone's trying to converge onto Bellatron's location. Could this be a full-scale war against Bellatron? Can they come out on top? 3 players still up. 1 player already knocked down. It is Asha. 20 kills already, sis Jenny. 20 kills.
Just like that, easy peasy, lemon squeezy for BTR. Again, the top charters. But it's still going to be an even battle here because there's quite a number of teams that get into the current circle. Again, it's a 6th circle. So it is still a fightable issue here. I'm not. I won't say that it will be 100% chicken dinner towards BTR because VTM has a very good formation and the synergy that is going on for VTM ever since the match has started, none of them got a huge amount of damage. Probably just in the pink of health, and another one bites the dust. A little bit of the damage towards Potato that disturbs on their elimination process. They wanted to, focus into one player, but because they are being tapped, they cannot execute that. And it's because of LNR and VTM's good execution of instructions. You know what? LNR is still in the compound of Milta's the canisters that is still there, the gas, not canisters, guys, but the gas power that is still there, they are still in that area. They're not moving out because they know the threat is out there. But you know what? They are just taking this advantage to clear off the current potential threat, which is BTR. So as BTM, they are not rushing. They're waiting for VTR to come out. Exactly, this is what's happening.
They got 3 teams left, 11 players still alive, and it's 4-4-3. So LNR, Luna Nera with 3 members, they're definitely off at a very distinct disadvantage, going up against Victim, Reaper, as well as Bellatron. So all 3 teams just making sure that they don't want to lose this right then and there, right? But for Team Bellatron, they've already surpassed
Ooh.
Team Sabrina in terms of kill, and they've just added one more to the tally. 22 kills so far for Team Bellatron. Definitely the highest killing game we've seen. And Sienna will get picked up here, but baby La. And they don't want to move here, sis Jenny. They really don't want to move. They are
Yeah,
hoping
because
for
I
one
think
team.
because I think they know each other pretty much very well because these two are from Indonesia and they know how to kill Bellatron is by giving that mind game on Bellatron because Bellatron they will not wait, they want to push, but now they are being very particular, they are being conservative on their movements. They are not moving in as and when, they are not budging in, they are waiting for one another to fight because they realize that LNR is also delivering the shots over to BTM. This is a smart gameplay. They know their enemies and opponents very well, how they analyze the issue and how what they are doing it in order to overcome. But Eleanor, a little bit of trouble here. Potato seeing Zula probably climbing out of the parapet, wanting to get a form of kill or knockout. But no, Bellatron is just too fast. Panda getting VTM on the other side again. They're just trying to salvage whatever kill points they can. And oh my goodness, a wipeout immediately from Beltron. Now the fight is between VTM and Beltron. VTM is from Indonesia again, Victim Reaper. Again, these players knows each other very well, and they are using mind games to win this chicken dinner.
It's 4-on-4, ladies and gentlemen. 2 teams remaining, 8 players still alive. Who will get the first advantage? LNR has been eliminated. Bellatron going full on out, going against Victim Reapers. They've seen the flank by Clean from a Victim Reaper. Victim Reaper is gonna go in, gets one knockdown. And gets knocked down in return. It is still even Steven, says Jenny.
Oh my goodness, guys, this is a 1v3 affair. Who is going to win here? Is it going to be Baby La and team, or is it going to be VTM? But true enough, we know winner chicken dinner though.
None other than Bellatron. Bellatron aced with that chicken dinner. And I'm not even going to calculate that score, right? You know how much that is. That is 20 overkills. 20 overkills, eclipsing teams in Group A, right? Victim Reaper comes in second with that 8 kills. And LNR Luna Nera in third with 5. And look at that, Zula securing all 5 kills. Alter Ego in fourth. Bullets to Your Face in fifth. DMS Female 13 in sixth. I believe this is Aura DIVY, Aura DV in seventh. ORSC in 8th, RSG Ember in 9th, DU in 10th, Infinite and Darta in 11th, Team Cirque in 12th, Shalalu in 13th, WHR in 14th, Baby Kashi in 15th, and X Flag in 16th spot. Sis Jenny. Bellatron!
I don't know.
Come on.
Yeah, man. It's something that I kind of predicted would happen, and they got more than a previous tournament actually, over in one of the Erangel that I just recently saw. They're really dominating it. But then again, Erangel is their map, so it might be a game changer in Marama because to what I remembered, Infinite and Darta from Philippines is quite good in the Mirama map. So it might be a challenge for Beltron. Are they going to be the ones that will bring home the chicken dinner again? We have not known yet. But the kill points, definitely, it is a given fact that all of them are fraggers, and how to overcome Beltron is by mind games actually. How VTM kind of approached the manner it was the right way, and also how did Luna Nera esports, because this kind of thing give us the hint. These teams that I've just mentioned came from the same country. They met each other many a times. So this is how they try to contest with the best team so far in Indonesia by the mind games. They will usually they will push, but what you should do on your hand, especially it's Beltron, knowing that is the biggest threat as of now, is to play mind games like how VTM did it. I think that was a very good execution. They waited with whatever they have. They just pick where as and when they want to, and it definitely stir the formation when they were trying to come in. Beltron did not get to come in nicely. They were being contested by LNR, they were being contested by Victim, and
Reapers, yeah.
it was difficult for them to come in nicely. They were getting some shots, but all in all, the best fragger, the ones that land the bullets, are Beltron. So congratulations on winning your first chicken dinner in our PUBG Open.
All right, again, congratulations to Bellatron. So we'll go for a quick break before game number 2, and we'll bring you the results after the break. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.